It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the Browns and the Eagles, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. We are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who've both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten off to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home. Just a wonderful test for you, for me, for the fans, and most importantly for those guys on the field.
5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Hits him on the out route. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Second down now, 7 to go. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Now motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the pistol, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Center return, Nyheim Hines. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They give inside to Chubb. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Jalen Carter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lawrence now off the play action. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The Browns close in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. This one finds Goddard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A timeout now as medical staff runs out to deal with an injured player, and that's A.J. Brown, the man in question. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
No touch, sir. No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Browns will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up...
Hey, let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Darius Slay with the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. Now before the punt, not sure what the issue was, but we have a timeout from the kicking team. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st down throwing for Hurts. He throws a bullet deep. That's caught at the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. To return, Jerome Ford. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Back out now comes the Browns offense. Hand off to Chubb to start the drive. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. First throw for the backup now. That's complete, David Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Winston. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. Here's 2nd and 5. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Barkley. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
No touch that. No touch that.
Running back sent in motion.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Good.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second down at the 18-yard line.
No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Good. Set. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. The Eagles are in punt formation. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38. Winston now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. Here's Winston. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Katie York now on for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Groupie sends it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost.
Good. Set. No touch.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
He missed it. The extra point's no good, so keep that difference at 5. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense. Browns as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens who have the lead in that one. Nelson Aguilar, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdowns there for Jonathan Taylor. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. 3 touchdown passes there for Jordan Love. The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Hines. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Browns have the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes their offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 32. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Winston to the air. He puts everything behind this one. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Catch and has it at the 22-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Eagles will take possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Great, set. Delta.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Back to throw, Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looking to return from the 29. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. This one returned for 11 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Browns getting their offense out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And he gets him around 6 there. Darius Slay with the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Winston looking to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to fight his way forward for a modest pickup to the 43. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing here, Hurts. He's got Smith. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Second and 3 now.
Great, set. Delta, set. Delta.
Hurts looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Browns and Jameis Winston ready to go once again on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready.
To throw, here's Winston. That's Thomas, he's got it.
Okay.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Michael Thomas. It's a gain of 10. First down, Browns.
Wait, got it.
Throwing is Winston. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Ready.
First throw for the backup now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Got it.
Huntley. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Need to be working quickly here.
And the Browns, first down.
To throw, here's Huntley. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
2nd and 10 now. Complete, it's Cooper. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up now.
A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Number 2, Amari Cooper. A gain of 3 on the play.
Wait,
First down.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
ready.
Another try following the sack. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the...
That's a Cleveland touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Eagles 20, Browns 18.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. First down throwing for Hurts. They did it! He made the interception! Denzel Ward makes the play.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Browns needing a couple. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Chubb up the middle. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. To throw. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Let him go.
Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Hines. And he's brought down for a loss. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They'll send him over right.
Let him go.
Chubb running out of the gun. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Chubb trying to run his way in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Philadelphia.